Video title: The Qur'an and Science, Insights from 1,400 Years Ago. Did you know that many scientific discoveries we celebrate today were hinted at in a book written over 1,400 years ago? What if I told you that the Qur'an contains knowledge about the universe, biology, and the natural world that was unknown at the time? Join me as we explore these profound insights and discover why many believe the Qur'an is truly the Word of God. Introduction. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating relationship between the Qur'an and science. This sacred text has been a source of guidance for millions, but its alignment with modern scientific discoveries raises intriguing questions. How could a book from the 7th century contain information about the universe's expansion, embryology, and more without advanced technology? Let's explore some of these remarkable topics together. Segment 1. The expansion of the universe. First, let's talk about the expansion of the universe. In the Qur'an, it states, "And the heaven we constructed with strength, and indeed, we are its expander." This verse aligns beautifully with what modern astrophysics has discovered about the universe expanding after the Big Bang. How could this knowledge have been known so long ago? Segment 2. The Big Bang Theory. Next, the Big Bang Theory. In Surah Al-Anbiya, Allah SWT reveals, "Have those who disbelieved not considered that the heavens and the earth were a joined entity, and we separated them." Qur'an 21:30. In 1929, American astronomer Edwin Hubble introduced Hubble's law, which states that all celestial bodies are receding from Earth at speeds proportional to their distance. In other words, the farther they are, the faster they move away. Hubble later observed that galaxies are distancing themselves from one another, indicating that the universe is indeed expanding. The Big Bang Theory posits that the universe originated approximately 12 to 15 billion years ago from an extremely hot and dense singularity. An explosion from this point marked the beginning of the universe, which has been expanding ever since. So, how could a man in the midst of a desert have knowledge of the Big Bang Theory without the aid of modern technology? This serves as proof that the Creator of all things possesses complete knowledge of His creation. Such insights could only come from God. Segment 3. Embryology. Moving on to embryology. The Qur'an mentions various stages of embryonic development in the womb. It describes the creation of a human being from a drop of fluid and outlines the development process. This was revealed long before the invention of the microscope. In Surah Al-Mu'minun, Allah SWT says,
ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسونا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين.
We created man from an extract of clay. Then we made him as a drop in a place of settlement, firmly fixed. Then we made the drop into an alaqa, leech, suspended thing, and blood clot. Then we made the alaqa into a mudgha, chewed substance. Qur'an 23:12-14. How could such precise details emerge from a time when medical knowledge was limited? Segment 4. The role of iron. Iron is another fascinating topic. The Qur'an states, in Surah Al-Hadid, "We sent down iron with its great inherent strength and its many benefits for humankind." Qur'an 57:25. Interestingly, modern science tells us that iron is not native to Earth but is believed to have arrived through meteorites, an extraordinary fact that aligns with the divine revelation. Isn't it incredible how these ancient words resonate with contemporary science? Segment 5. Water. Next comes water. In Surah Al-Anbiya, it was revealed, "We made every living thing from water. Will they not believe?" Qur'an 21:30. And it was only after the discovery of the microscope that it was concluded that all living things consist mostly of water. While in the deserts of Arabia, the last thing a man could guess is that all of life ultimately came from water.
Segment 6. The Meeting of the Seas. The Qur'an also mentions the meeting of seas. In Surah Ar-Rahman it states, "He released the two seas, meeting side by side. Between them is a barrier, so neither of them transgresses." Qur'an 55:19-20. Science has discovered that in places where two different seas meet, there is a barrier that divides them, which helps both the seas maintain their own temperature, salinity, as well as density. How could this be known without modern scientific tools? Segment 7. Pain receptors. In Surah An-Nisa, it is stated that, "We shall send those who reject our revelations to the hell fire. When their skins have been burned away, we shall replace them with new ones so that they may continue to feel the pain. God is Almighty, All-Wise." Qur'an 4:56. For a long time it was thought that the sense of feeling and pain was dependent on the brain. However, it has been discovered that there are pain receptors present in the skin. Without these pain receptors, a person would not be able to feel pain. Segment 8. The Sun in Orbit. Finally, the Qur'an mentions that the Sun moves in its own orbit. In Surah Al-Anbiya, it states,
وهو الذي خلق الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر كل في فلك يسبحون.
"And it is He who created the night and the day and the sun and the moon. All heavenly bodies in an orbit are swimming." Qur'an 21:33. Although it was only a widespread belief in the 20th century amongst the astronomers, today it is a well-established fact that the sun, the moon, and all the other bodies in the universe are moving in an orbit and constantly moving, not stationary as commonly thought before. This aligns with modern astronomy, which describes the sun's movement within our galaxy. How could such an understanding emerge in a time without telescopes? Engagement prompt. What do you think about these remarkable insights? Do you believe that these connections between science and the Qur'an point to a divine source? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Conclusion. As we explore these profound connections between the Qur'an and modern science, it's clear that this text continues to inspire and educate. Whether you're a believer or simply curious, these revelations encourage us to seek knowledge and understanding. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more enlightening content. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge is a journey worth taking, and every question leads us closer to the truth. And I shall end my talk with a verse from the Qur'an. "We will show them our signs in the universe and in their own selves, until it becomes manifest to them that this, Qur'an, is the truth." Qur'an 41:53. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep exploring, learning, and educating others to the truth.